Do the intro again.
Hi, everybody. We're actually recording now. I'm not going to do the intro again because you can just watch last week's episode.
We killed some dragon poser, and then we used his blood to teleport to the moon. The end.
It wasn't his blood, it was Grahatia's blood. Grahatia is who
Oh,
you're sent to rescue.
oh yeah, the guy who we didn't rescue in time.
Nope.
Loser. Kevin didn't know him, so like, whatever. Sucks to suck.
Yeah. Anyway, definitely wasn't a friend of your friends. What do you mean I have no memory of this place?
I didn't level up. I didn't.
You
I
forgot to
just
level up?
forgot. Apparently.
Well,
Yeah,
you
I'm
can go ahead and
level
do it now.
17. I guess I will.
Yeah. Jimmy, you have birthday inspiration. Has anyone had a birthday since we last played? Or has not gotten birthday inspiration this year?
I had my very unbirthday. Does that count?
Is that half birthday? Like halfway?
No. It's an unbirthday is anytime it's not your birthday.
Oh, okay. Well, if you had a birthday and you have not received your birthday inspiration, it is an unexpiring one-time reroll of a d20. It's basically inspiration that doesn't go away. So once you use it, that's it. Um, yeah, so you have that, Jimmy, and go ahead and oh wait, what was the song? We played it last week. Why am I forgetting the name of it? Hold on, let me find it. Forever in Flames. Can you play that, Jimmy? Thank you. Okay, so we're beginning now. As each one of you steps in to the glowing portal circle, uh, you feel yourself lifted off your feet. In fact, you feel like your entire body dissipates and you are just a ball of light flying through the air. And you're slowly rising up from the crystal tower and receding away from the ground. Or the ground is receding away from you. You feel light and not in control of where you're moving. And suddenly you find yourself flying up, 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 out of the atmosphere of the planet. And you are now able to view it all in its glory as you fly along, being pulled on some current that you cannot feel. After about a moment or so, you realize that you are passing directly by Dalamut, the Red Moon. And being this close, you can see that it is not biological, it is not dirt and rock, it is machinery with interlocking pieces and little blue marks showing ceruleum sealing every small crack. And it is getting much, much closer to the planet than is comfortable for you. Yes, biological dirt and rock, thank you. You zoom past it. It suddenly recedes away as well. You're getting further and further away from the planet, from the Red Moon, and suddenly you see your next destination, a gray rock floating in space. And it's not as you notice it from Earth, or from the planet rather, not Earth. It looks like it has been lived on. May have been inhabited at some point if it's not inhabited currently. But you're approaching it at speed, flying directly to the ground, towards the ground. And then you flip up, upside down, your feet pointed towards the ground, and your descent slows. Your body reforms itself, and you land in the regolith of the moon, surrounded by your friends. And that's where we pick up. Jimmy, please play One Small Step. Thank you. What are you doing?
Oh, is everyone all right?
I'm fine. That was moderately unsettling.
Now, did we really just go through some weird portal and end up on the moon, or is this one of those hallucination or projection type things, hologram? Whatever Omega was saying.
Does anybody in our group recognize this place?
Kevin looks around. I assume the rest of the group does too.
Since Kevin is wondering if it's a illusion, I poke him with one of my kunai.
Does it draw blood?
I mean, if he's heavily armored, probably not, but...
Oh, I figured you were aiming for some skin, but okay.
Yeah, I felt that, but I think I felt pain in the illusion too. Kevin slaps himself. Yeah, it feels just like it did when we were in that illusion. I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
I, for one, am glad we can breathe.
To answer your question, I believe there's only one person in your group who recognizes this area, and that'd be Soul.
I figured.
Well, Leon, why wouldn't you be able to breathe? It's not like we underwater or something.
There is indeed a breathable
Well, air gets thinner, and the higher up you go, the thinner the air gets, and we are quite high.
Higher up you go, the thinner the air gets. Yeah, that don't make no sense. But I'll trust you.
Do you not remember the difficulty breathing we had on the mountain when we were burning Zeraldraw's body?
Yeah, I do. I just figured because I wasn't training hard enough.
That could be part of it, but it is an aspect of nature.
If you say so. Anyway, anyone know where we are? Does any of this look familiar to anyone? So why are you making a face?
Oh, just looking around, checking out the surroundings.
No, you're making a face like you seem like you've been here before. It's kind of weirding me out.
What kind of facial expression says I've been here before?
You know the one. Let me see. And Kevin tries to look like he's returning to the steps, and he looks relaxed and small grin, and yeah, like that face. Did you catch it?
Do we see the tower? Sorry.
The tower's not visible from where you currently are.
I do feel that I've seen this place before, but I'm not entirely sure.
Tavi would also recognize this, that is correct, but Tavi's being uncharacteristically quiet right now.
Well, characteristically quiet. He's always quiet for some reason at the beginning of things.
Fair enough.
I'll be right back. Hold
on. Kevin starts to look around. What does he see?
You see a whole lot of nothing. The dirt is not dirt so much as smashed, powdered rock. Which I know technically that is what dirt is, but this is different. It's not It's not dirt that's had time to settle and become sediment. It's basically literal powdered rock. So if you step on it, it poofs up into the air and then comes back down slowly.
What's the gravity like here?
Less than you're used to? Oh, love it. Love it. He's got the maybe that's why Arya was freaking out, because of the mask.
Makes me feel like a bird.
That's kind of intentional, I think. I believe it's a motif that is intentional.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. That's never actually been outright stated, but it's been implied.
Anyone knows this not cold snow on the ground, and I kick it, it kind of goes up. Yeah. Something's weird about I remember with the
You all
the
feel
upside
lighter,
down place
by the
with
way.
darkness. Kevin takes. Is there like a rock, like a small rock?
Yeah.
Kevin picks up a rock off the ground and tries to throw it, like up and over to see how far it goes.
Okay. How hard do you try to throw it?
As hard as he can.
Give me a strength check, please. You can do an athletics check, or if you like.
Oh, I'd rather do an athletics check. 24.
Okay. Yeah, you pick up a small rock, small being about half the size of your fist, that you find on the ground. Are you aiming upwards, or are you aiming like towards the horizon?
Upwards towards the horizon, because I don't want it to
So
come
at
back
an
down on
angle.
me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. You go ahead, you pull back, and you feel your entire body move slowly as you do so. Like in the gravity, you just feel sluggish, but not painfully so. And you pull back and you throw the rock, and it just keeps going. You never actually see it come down. It just flies off into the distance until you can no longer see it.
Oh, I think I'm stronger on the moon, everyone.
Wow, Kevin, have you been working out?
Yeah, just in case, I've been training a lot. Because once we were on that mountain, it was hard to breathe. It wasn't as easy. I figured, gotta increase the daily regimen of training.
Soul. A name comes to your lips, like just out of the blue. Like you're not really sure where it came from, but out loud you say Mare Lamentorum.
Do I realize I said it?
Oh yeah, you do. Like you noticed
Okay.
that you said it. It's like it was something that was in your mind and you were thinking it, and then you say it out loud, to sound out the word, and you realize that you said it out loud.
Mario Lemon Strudel. I don't think I got any of those on me, Saul.
Not sure where that came from. Do I have any other sort of feelings or anything?
Well, anybody could make a. I would call this. There's no language skill anymore. I would say you can make a history check or an intelligence check. Anyone
Okay.
may.
That is a 30 for a history check.
So not very good. Okay. You know that Mare Lamentorum means Sea of Lament. And you're not really sure where you got that from. You remember, you're not sure where you got the name from, but you remember the words from your studies. It's like an old dialect.
Gotcha. Oof. Makes me feel uneasy.
What this? That I don't have that type of food here? I mean, I'm sorry. I have food. I just not that.
Kevin, it's not a food, unfortunately, but I think it's the name of where we are.
Mario Lemon Strudel?
Have I ever told you you're impeccable with names?
What? No, actually, I seem to not pronounce them well, but I appreciate it. I've been really trying since I feel like I got smarter that one time.
That's what I appreciate about you.
What does it mean?
Why don't you take about 10 to 15% off there, Squirrely Kevin?
Shit, what does it mean again?
Sea of
I'm
Lament.
sorry.
Sea Lament.
It means Sea of Lament. I apologize in advance for how slow my brain is going tonight.
That's fine.
Well,
Fun fact, that's an actual place on our moon.
I thought
place-
so. Okay.
This place is called the Sea of Lament, but ain't no water around here that I can see. And have you seen a boat?
No, but can't you conjure one?
Let's not talk about the boat that got destroyed that we never got back. Okay,
Yep, that's on me. I'm sorry, Kevin.
it's okay. Okay, as long as you didn't bring up Stampy. He was such a good.
He's so sad he
Stomp
can't even remember
around.
his name.
Stompy. He'd stomp around, and you know what? I felt like I was gonna ride him. He's gonna be. I need a sec.
And then you remember that you have, was it Stumpy?
Stumpy.
Stumpy, the new one, right?
Stumpy, correct.
Yeah,
He's not here with me. He's back at the
at the keep.
keep. Yeah.
Or the castle. Sorry.
As Kevin's crying in the corner, does he see? So, are we like in a building?
Your tears
or...
fall very slowly, and when they hit the ground, they don't make dirt. They just kind of gather up the loose regolith, the rock.
Are we inside of a building, like a dome, or are
You
we
are.
just on the moon?
You're literally on the outside of the moon, and when you look up, this is what you see. I'll put it in the chat.
What's that? What's that big blue thing over there?
Pretty sure that's where we came from, Kevin.
No, we came from some portal thing.
That's our world out there, Kevin.
I can't be. It looks way too small. Where we came from is real big.
Well, that's because we were on it and we were closer.
All right. Anyway, so we're supposed to come to the moon to find someone. How about we end up finding them and then get home? I don't like this place. I mean, brings back bad old memories.
Am I able to roll anything to see if I can remember or figure out how to get to the tower? Like the direction?
Sure, roll a wisdom check. We'll do that from memory.
13?
Okay. You're not certain, given that when you visited this place in a dream, everything was a little bit fluid and it had that dream state to it where you kind of just ended up where you intended to go. But you have a feeling that if you head in a northeast direction, you should be able to find it.
Well, Kevin, if I'm right and this is the place I'm thinking of, I think we should head this direction and we should come upon a tower. And the sooner we deal with this, the sooner we can get out of here.
Oh, well, let's get going. Place is weird. And Kevin hops to his feet.
You are not wrong, Kevin.
Those are words that are not said very often.
And Kevin will start heading in that direction. As he's heading in that direction, does he notice any footprints that have been left behind from any footprints?
You do not see any footprints.
Any animals?
You don't see any animals near you.
Anything that's not just moon rock and powder?
Currently, all you're seeing is moon rock and powder as you're walking.
Okay.
There's not really anything to guide your path or to give you a heads up of where you should be heading, where you came from.
Kevin looks down at his compass.
Your
Does that work?
compass does not seem to be pointing in any particular direction. It seems wherever you're moving your compass, it's pointing north-ish.
And does our realm look like? Does that look like a globe or does it look flat?
It's definitely a globe.
Okay.
How does Kevin deal with
upset
that?
that it's a globe. Yeah.
You know what? as I'm walking, guys, I just realized something. I mean, many of you weren't around, but we were trapped in a giant snow globe when we first entered the realm. And now I think about it, ain't that look like kind of a giant snow globe to you?
I mean, it
It looks like
doesn't
a
not look
sphere,
like
if that's what you mean.
I mean, it's a sphere. It looks like there's something surrounding that sphere, and there are people in the sphere. And weren't we? Well, Kevin looks around at who's left. um, hey, weren't Deus and we're trapped in a sphere. Everyone from the original party, Jesus.
That's funny.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, let's just keep walking. I'm getting homesick.
I've been here about 15 minutes.
Yeah, something like that.
Yep. Yeah,
it's
but
tough when you can see your home still.
you know what's weird? I don't. Do we see the other moon?
You do. You can see Dalamud, and it is much closer to the planet than you are.
Oh, and there's the moon. That is closer. So it looks like everyone was right. It just wasn't getting bigger.
Does it appear to be moving?
If it is, it's moving so slowly that you cannot tell at the moment. If you remember,
Well,
it's taken the better part of a year for it to get as close as it has.
at least it's not sped up.
Yeah.
But I think you're right, Kevin. We should get out of here as soon as we can, I think.
Well, I guess let's just keep walking in the direction you're pointing us to.
Wouldn't hurt to call upon Emmett Selk as well, seeing as we're here to retrieve his memories.
Emmett, you here?
I'm always nearby.
You watching me when I poop in the morning?
I'm not that close. I do
Okay,
have
I just-
standards.
Yeah. Okay. Just are we going the right direction?
I don't know.
How you brought us here? Shouldn't you know more?
I brought you here to release my memories. So no, I would not know.
And I probably should have asked you this before we left. And if all your memories are released, you're not going to turn all evil and try to kill us, right?
That remains to be seen.
All right. Okay, that's a fair answer.
I might even do so without releasing my memories.
Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't be very nice now.
Well, that's something I've never been accused of.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm still going to get you your memories back.
Well, I appreciate your magnanimity.
I don't know what that means. Why would someone want to trap your memories in the first place?
If I knew that, my memories likely would not be trapped, now would they?
I don't know. I don't know how memories work.
That's a fair point. I ask too much of you, Kevin.
Yeah, most people do, but I end up stepping up to the plate.
Yes, well. I have a feeling we are headed in a direction that will be favorable.
Yeah, well, let's keep going. I mean, it's weird up here. I guess to pass the time, I can listen to some of my beautiful music. And Kevin takes out his harmonica and just begins to play some nice songs. Actually, hold on. Performance. Yeah, it's not that great. I rolled a 6.
Nice.
Although he's been practicing, it's... Yeah.
Well, your music does cut through the monotony and the quiet of the moon as you walk. But it is not very good at the moment. Maybe it's because you just feel uneasy about where you are?
Probably.
You continue along, Anyone may make a... Who did we lose somebody?
I think
No?
so.
Okay. I don't know why, but it felt like there's one fewer person in here. Okay. As you walk along, anybody may make a perception check.
Kevin screams, "Ah! Anyone hear me?"
Yeah, I think we all heard you,
That's
Kevin.
Okay, well, yeah, there was that saying in space, no one can hear you scream. That's complete bullocks.
Where'd you hear that, Kevin?
I don't know, it was in one of those books.
I thought you hated books.
No, well, they were read to me. I wasn't the one reading when I was a kid. It
That
was a
makes a lot
scary
more
book,
sense.
if I remember correctly.
Was it a book called Alien?
Could have been. Quite could have been.
Did you say investigation?
I was going to say perception, but investigation would work too.
No, perception's fine. 23.
Okay. You look
22.
over... Okay. Both of you then. As you're walking along, you're not just mindlessly walking. Sol is scanning for anything that looks familiar to him. Oleana is just kind of scanning for anything. And as you go along, you notice that you're coming up on a ridge, and there is a very deep crater that you're climbing up to the top of. It was impossible to tell this where you were climbing until this point. And when you look down into the when you look down into the crater, it is so deep that you cannot see the bottom. It looks like the caldera of a volcano at first. Like, you can see that there's clearly things got pushed out from the middle of it, up, making a mountainside or making a wall of dirt. But at the very middle of it, there is a dark hole that seems to go down even further, and you cannot see to the bottom of it.
I can't say I remember this part. Does it look like
All in
the
favor
other
of not
moon
falling
came out
down
of
the
it?
hole?
Those two at once. What was that? Oleana first. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Alex. I was just being silly.
Oh, I was going to ask, does it look like the other moon came out of this hole?
The hole does not look big enough to fit the other moon. Additionally, many of those in your party saw where this moon came from, or the other moon came from, and it was very clearly not from here. It launched from the planet.
Okay. Gotcha, okay.
I need to run and use the restroom real quick. I'll be back in just a moment.
Certainly hoping not planning to go down there. At least not yet.
Yeah, you didn't think a moon would have big holes like this, huh?
I don't know about you all, but I prefer to stay out of strange holes.
If I'm being honest, I don't
Always good
think I
advice.
think of the moon at all, Kevin. So
I can tell you, when Deus and I were growing up, we'd love to get our fingers into any strange hole. Sometimes our whole fists, you know.
I think I might jump into
It
this
is
hole.
a wonder.
Oh, yeah, maybe these holes were full of water, and that's why they called it a sea. But wouldn't that be the lake of something, not the sea of something?
could be that it had water
It
at one
depends
time.
on the size. Regardless, I think if the memories are in that hole, Emmett can volunteer to get them himself.
Push them right down there. Yeah, I don't think Soul saw any of this hole business in his dreams at all.
I gotta figure they've been wanting to go to some kind of building, not just a hole, yeah?
Kind of like the opposite of what I saw in my dream, honestly.
For those of us unfamiliar, why don't you tell us what you saw in your dream?
Oh, well, was transported up to the moon, kind of how we were, and I could see our worlds, kind of like we did, but I was brought to a tower, and I think our old friends, the Asians, were there with all their mass, but I could never quite figure out exactly what they were up to, and gotta say it made me very uneasy every time I happened to be pulled into the stream.
I wonder then if we're going to run into more hostile Asians here. We already ran into one at the tower.
I have to imagine we're gonna come across quite a few of them. Unless they're already gone. That's a scary thought.
But
Yeah,
it
I
would
realize-
also stand to reason that... Go ahead, Kevin.
No, I was gonna say I realized well you never recognized it was the moon because, you know, I always thought it was made out of cheese and I don't see any cheese around here.
Well, you don't know that for sure, Kevin. Have you tried to eat it?
No, true. I mean, maybe it is. I'll try a little. And Kevin picks up a little rock.
Kevin, don't eat moon rocks. They might be carcinogenic.
But how are we gonna figure out if it's made of cheese or not?
Does it smell like cheese?
Kevin tries to smell it. Smells like ozone. Nope. Or maybe spoiled cheese, but you know, some of the best cheeses are spoiled.
Could be very
Yeah.
aged.
Okay, here's a question. Do you see any dairy-producing animals that could have made the cheese?
Dairy producing animals to make cheese. Now, why would you need a dairy animal to make cheese?
Where do you think
You
cheese
need the
comes
milk.
from, Kevin?
Cows, goats?
I just thought cheese came from like cheese plants or something.
That's very astute of
heard
you.
of
I still think you should try it.
Alternative cheese.
Oh, tell you what, it'll go right in between. I'll just take a little lick. And Kevin licks the moon rock. Well,
The moon explodes.
it doesn't taste very much like cheese. It is real hard. I mean, it's crumbly, kind of like blue cheese, but yeah, I'm gonna say this place it isn't cheese.
Well, you know, it could be that it's, you know, been here for so long that it's gotten kind of stale or hard. Maybe you keep some in your pockets to warm up as you walk.
It's a really good point. Kevin picks up some decent-sized moon rocks and puts them in his pockets. And I'll save these for later. And if anyone gets hungry, let me know.
Oh my goodness.
That's mighty generous of you, Kevin, but I feel like that is your rations for our trip.
Yeah, there's enough cheese to go around.
Did you actually eat any of it?
He liked it.
Okay.
I was gonna eat it.
Can
but
you make a
Oleana said
Constitution
no.
saving throw for me, please?
Yes, I can.
Don't inject them into your veins. I heard someone died of space cancer that way.
I love that you guys just have these stories about things that happen in space, even though nobody's been there.
That's an at 20, 35.
Okay. You lick the moon dust, and then you immediately begin coughing your lungs out, but you don't die from it.
Yeah, like I was saying, maybe the cheese is just spoiled.
It might just be an acquired taste, Kevin.
I'm keeping some in my pocket for later. Maybe it does just need to warm up a bit.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Hayate is a chaos gremlin.
Always has been.
Yep.
Speaking of, can he see any footprints or anything?
Okay, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
It's going to be high. 35.
Okay. Scanning the area with your Viera eyes, you do in fact start to see footprints, but they aren't humanoid footprints that you see. They're strange. You're not even sure that they're actually feet, but it's definitely markings in the regolith. And when you look around, you start to see why it was so hard for you to notice them before. You start to see these creatures wandering around that look sort of like partially formed coral, but they're roughly the same color as the moon or darker. They have a faintly glowing core to them, and they don't appear to be, fully corporeal, or at least not from the way that you can tell here.
Are we trying to go close to them, or are we trying to skirt around?
This is what it looks like.
Never mind, I know which way I'd lean.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get anywhere near that.
Much
Unless...
as I would like to engage the local fauna, I will pass on that one.
You think those are things that make cheese?
As much as I would like you to go check it out, I don't think you should.
If you guys say cheese doesn't grow from trees, then those whatever creatures must have been working overtime to make it.
In addition to that, you see...
Keep an eye out for creatures with fur.
With fur? Why fur?
Mammalian.
I'm always looking out for days.
The Deus doesn't have fur. No Viera has fur.
What do you call that? And I point to her ears.
What is Kevin? Okay, fine. No Viera has fur other than normal body hair, apart from their ears.
I know we ain't fine about this, but clearly someone knows Ace a little bit better than the other person, and then Kevin gives you a nice side hug as a form of affection.
It's definitely 10 points to Kevin for that.
What's the Gryffindor? I don't know what that means, but people say it.
I'm just putting up images of the various creatures that you see with similar stylings.
Now, Soul, you said you've been here before, even in a dream. Is there anything you might be able to focus on? Maybe give us a heading on which way we should be going?
Well, I just have this sort of feeling that tower is vaguely this direction we're heading, but at the same time, I can't be sure that it's 100% correct.
You also see small creatures that look like very tall, very skinny cacti or cactuars with a flower on their head, looking something like this.
Are these things moving?
Slowly, but they are moving around, and they're at a distance from you, but they don't seem to be paying you any attention.
Hey, could those creatures even hear us? Kevin says as loudly as he can.
They don't appear to respond.
Might be for the best. We're going to try to make our way around quietly.
think they can't hear, so we can just make our way around. I don't know. We've got to be quiet.
Well, at the very least, I think you might want to be polite to whoever is up here.
Yep. Good point.
Shall we?
Yeah.
As of yet, we have not seen any signs of intelligent life other than this tower that's somewhere.
Did we see any of these creatures in that crater as well?
That's where you see them now. In fact,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought we were just like walking still. Jesus.
yeah, they're you've basically come to the crest of that crater so that you can look down in it.
Okay.
That's how you see the soul in the middle, and that's where you see most of these creatures. And I would say the majority of them you see near the hole in the center.
But yeah, I don't want anything to do with this crater myself.
I think we should still keep
We're all
looking
of
for the
like mind
tower.
there.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just keep walking in the same direction we're walking.
Okay.
And every so often, Kevin will check his moon rocks that he picked up and put in his pocket to see if they've changed at all.
They have not changed at all.
Okay, well, he's going to continue to do that, so just let me know if they ever change.
Nope, you're just filling up your pockets with moon dust. That's probably never going to come out entirely.
As we walk, Hayate just continues to give Kevin interesting pieces of moon rock.
Kevin will continue to fill up his pockets. Oh, well, that one does look like a delicious piece. I hope it comes to maturity.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. What do you mean your brain's going slowly? What is it that's going slow for you?
Oh, like I just assumed like we weren't at the crater still. Like my brain is just doing scary things.
You're fine.
So I apologize for all the stupid questions.
You're fine.
Oh, Kevin's brain does that all the time. You should wear it
Exactly.
like a badge of honor.
Precisely. In any case.
Maybe you got to be careful with that mask. I mean, it's good that you're wearing it, but if it's causing you some brain fog, maybe that's something Oleana can look into.
If you are feeling like you're influenced by the mask, I can always give a shock to your system.
I want to see this.
Feeling okay. I will take off the mask for now. It's not a bad idea.
Do you apply that with one in the pink or two in the stinker? I forget how that's supposed to work. That's what the kids in the village are always calling it. I
What?
think you said give them a shocker. Yeah, I didn't know what it was
Jump
either.
in the
I just
crater.
didn't know there was a medical thing for it. That's great.
Soul's intrigued by this. Bends over. No.
I am very
got the wrong bard.
concerned for those of you left in Idleshire.
Okay, so as you go along, space arthritis from Kevin. Oh my god. I don't want to think about that. Thank you. So as you continue along, from what I understand, you're going along the outside of the crest of the crater. Like, you're not going into it; you're going around it, more or less, right?
Yeah, I certainly don't want to go into it.
Unless we see something in the crater that's worth investigating, DM.
I mean, that's up to you. I'm not going to tell you anything. You decide whether or not you're going to investigate it, player.
Well, outside of the moon creatures, is there anything there that looks interesting?
Yeah, that big fuck off hole in the middle.
Oh, there's a big hole in the middle, and what if I just sneakily flew over there and flew back? I don't see nothing else here, and to tell you the truth, we've been walking for hours, or what seems for like a long time. It's worth
been about
investigating.
an hour at this point.
Yeah, for
Well,
hours.
I don't think think that's worth investigating, but I do like your idea of flying. Why don't you take Deus as high up as you can get and see if he can spot something
She.
with that fancy scope of hers?
Yeah, okay. Sounds like a great idea. Beats balking. So Kevin holds on to Deus gently. And he flies up, and actually he's gonna fly as he's flying up, he's also gonna start flying slightly towards the hole so she can get an angle on the hole as well.
You want to get an angle at the hole. Phrasing. Okay. Sure. You fly up, going for an angle towards the hole, and you notice that your boots seem odd. Like, they give you propulsion, but it's hard for you to maneuver in this kind of topography.
Yeah, like Wally
Yeah,
with his propulsion.
yeah, exactly. Waddle.
That's what it sounds like when he's flying in space.
Hello. Welcome, Tavi.
Yeah, sorry, Dace. I know it ain't rocky, but it's like the boots don't work as well up here.
Oh, that's okay, Kevin. I think you're getting me to a good angle. You just need to thrust a little bit harder so that I can, come to a climax so I can look down into the hole.
I can thrust you as hard as you want, and we got to get to that climax. Everyone says that's important. So Kevin thrusts himself towards the hole.
Oh, you're doing such a good job, Kevin. You're almost there.
Yeah, just in and out with the jets.
Oh God!
Like
I hope
jetting
I'm
them
doing
on and off,
Christian
and on
proud.
and off. Oh, dude, it's so much fun.
All right. Sure. You get a little bit closer to the hole and Deus like, oh, right there, Kevin. Right there. That's perfect. Keep doing that.
Oh, is that the spot? I'll just keep it in the spot.
That's the spot. And Deus pulls out the eagle eye goggles. I believe they have that still.
She does.
Guess that's the like
they do.
4-kilometer range thing.
Right. In Deus, somebody roll a d20 for me and tell me the number, please.
Rolling d20. Oh,
I
I
got-
actually have a d20 I can roll. Go ahead.
16.
Okay, and Deus is pretty good eyesight. So I'm going to say that is enough for Deus to be able to see down into the hole. And there appears to be an interesting rock formation in there. Something that piques Deus' interest, but no more can be gleaned from where you currently are.
See anything, Dace?
Yeah, Kevin. I think I see something down there. I feel like we should go in and get a closer look, but if the rest of the group doesn't think it's a good idea, we can just keep going the way that Solus is pointing at.
No, that's a great idea. Anything interesting is worth looking at. And Kevin starts going towards the hole. As everyone sees now, Kevin and Deus are floating towards the hole.
You don't go back to the group to tell them about it?
Nope.
You just start going closer to the hole.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna get like in the hole. Maybe. Who knows?
Who'd we lose?
Abby.
Oh.
Don't worry, Deus. I brought protection. We can get in the hole if we need to.
They do know that we can't follow them, right?
I think that's probably assuming too
Perhaps
much.
It was unwise to have them both go off at once.
I mean, Deus wants to go see something. She would totally want to go see it. And we would just throw caution to the wind. We're not going to go in the hole, everyone. Chill out. We're just going to approach closer to the hole. You see anything better
Probe
now,
the hole a
Deus?
little bit.
What'd you say?
I said just going to probe the hole a little bit.
Just to see how it feels.
Yeah. Let's give it a little probe.
Okay. Regardless. Without regard.
Without regard.
Thank you. Yeah. So, you get a little bit closer to the hole. Do you have a light source?
Yeah, Kevin has popped on his chest light.
Okay. And you are hovering above the hole?
Yeah, kind of look like Iron Man. Looks sick.
Okay.
If he was in full armor.
Cool. So it appears to be fairly deep, but you can see a bottom to it where you could land. You don't see any creatures inside the hole, at least not from where you currently are. And you do see what appears to be an interesting rock formation, and it's much larger than you thought it was when you viewed it from above.
Oh, whoa, that
Like you
thing's
mean
way
cheese
bigger.
formation?
Okay.
Yeah, leave. Hey, is that is that rock formation over there? Does that look like it was made by some person?
It does not appear to be a naturally occurring formation.
Yeah, good point, Davis. It doesn't appear to be a naturally occurring formation. Well, maybe that's a way to whatever tower is supposed to get into, or a secret passage. Let's go back and tell everyone what we found. And we'll fly back to the group. And Kevin comes in for a landing, although it's not the nicest hero landing you've ever seen. But he lands.
Superhero landing.
Oh, hey everyone. Okay, so I know we're gonna really go check out that hole, and we didn't go in the hole, but we did find some weird rock formations by the hole that definitely don't look like it's naturally occurring,
Just to
like someone put
clarify,
there.
they were in, not around it.
Yeah, in the hole. So and the hole looked like there was a bottom to it, and they got me thinking, which is never a good thing. But it got me thinking, and I feel like maybe that might be a secret way in to, I don't know, this tower that you're trying to get to. But regardless, with
Without regard.
nothing to be, without regard, with nothing being around here, I think it's definitely worth checking out.
I think it would be prudent to find the tower first, get the memories back, and then maybe dear Emmett can tell us what the hole is about.
If I remember what the word prude means, it means like you're afraid to do something because you have no experience. And I'm just saying, you know, I don't think you need to be afraid to go check out the hole. I mean, we don't even know if we're walking in the right direction to the tower, right? I mean, my compass don't work. Emmett don't remember anything, and Saul just thinks we're all going in the right direction. And no offense to you, Saul. I just saying, this is the first like man-made thing we've seen since we've been here, and I think that's worth checking out.
Well, I had said the word prudent, not prude. I dare say there isn't a person alive who would put prude in the same sentence as my name. But it just means it is unwise of us to do something.
No. So you think it's unwise of us to go check out the tower first? Makes sense. So let's go check out the hole first.
I mean, the opposite of that. Unwise to check out the hole first.
Oh,
'Cause
well.
I can tell you for certain one place a tower is not is in a hole.
Oh, you and your holes. And Kevin gives a nice little side hug again to Juliana. All right, well, look, we can keep walking that direction, but if we don't see anything in like an hour, then I say we turn back and take a look at that hole. Is that a good deal?
That seems fair to me.
Suppose there's no deterring you.
You know I'm pretty hard-headed. And once I see a hole I want to thrust myself into, it's hard to not stop me from thrusting.
Oh my god. How do we get anything done in this group?
It's a real good point. I don't know. Who said that?
That was outside the game. Alright. You make your way around around the crater despite the hole calling to you to come in and explore it and plumb its depths. But as you get to the other side of the crater, you do notice that there is on the horizon what appears to be a tower peeking up over the ground. And it's starting to seem familiar to Tavi and to Sol.
Would you look at that?
And you doubted me, Kevin.
Oh, in doubt, I just said, relying on dream memory and Emmert's non-memories, when there's a not hole over there. That's why I said let's continue on, see if we see anything. Then we saw something.
I don't think you always say to follow your dreams, Kevin.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I dreamed once that I should be able to feel and people will come to it, but I haven't had time to do much farming.
Oh my god.
Maybe you could
Now
have
that-
the first farm on the moon.
If this cheese is anything to go about, I might just. I could sell cheese for days. Or maybe even weeks. Kevin is no longer a Popoto farmer because
You're now a cheese
he saw what
farmer.
happened to the Popotos, so he's on a strict no Popoto farming.
Wait, what do you mean?
thing.
What happened to the Popotos?
Oh, when we went to the Feywild, the Popotos could talk,
Oh,
and it's ruined him on Popoto farming, so he's taking up a different type of farming.
I
It won't
forgot
be
about
Popotos. Kevin remembered,
of course he did.
just like Petridge Farm. We'll keep walking towards the tower.
Okay.
Now, in your dreams, that tower didn't have any like weird defense, right? Like lasers or sharks with lasers.
I do not remember sharks with frickin' lasers on their head.
Okay, good.
Or anywhere else.
You might be wondering why I said sharks. Well, this is a sea, and what's in seas? Sharks. Yep.
You have a dizzying intellect, Kevin.
Thank you, Vizini.
Thank you.
Okay. You continue on towards
I'd like
the tower.
to see a space shark.
Don't, you're gonna will it into existence.
I'm just looking through my book right now for a space shark to throw at you. No. Cool. So, you continue on towards the tower, it becoming more familiar towards Sol's and Tavi's dream that they shared. Tavi, in case you wanted to say anything that you're here, y'all arrived on the moon, but not anywhere that you recognized, and you're now approaching somewhere that you do recognize.
Since I just joined, I'll listen for a minute.
Okay.
So you don't have to re-explain everything.
I think I just told you everything that you need to know.
We're on the moon. We walked towards what we were hoping was going to be towards the direction of the tower. We found the tower. While we were on there, we saw some craters with some moon things around the craters. I would call them animals, but who knows? It was a giant hole that we investigated. And we decided not to go in the hole, keep going the straight direction. And now we've seen a tower. It's the same tower from your and Sol's dreams. Kevin also licked some of the moon, hoping it was cheese. It was not cheese yet, to his thought, and made him cough. So don't try to eat the moon cheese.
Excellent recap.
Basically like a DM, huh?
I would love for John to DM a game sometime.
It would be awful. I'd forget every single name. It's the guy. We fought him that one time. You guys fought them. You killed him. He was wearing the thing. That's what John DMing would look like.
No, you just take some notes. You'll be fine.
Notes.
Okay. So what's happening? You guys are approaching the tower. I would say that you're now maybe a quarter of a mile away from the tower. It is on a hill, or it's a cliff above you, and you can scale the cliff to get there.
Is
but
it hanging off the cliff?
It is not hanging on the cliff, but it is at the edge of the cliff, where it has a good view of the majority of the moon. or places around there.
Do we see any sort of activity on the like on the tower, around the tower, anywhere?
You
I can
see
see.
no movement whatsoever around the tower.
Well, I guess we need to get up this cliff.
And hold on. Go ahead.
Well, have you all tried jumping? Seems like it's much easier to jump here than it is there. And I would assume that would make climbing much easier too.
I have put the tower in the chat in case you're curious what you're looking at.
Is there an aetherite out front of it?
There is an aetherite in front of it.
Can we attune to that aetherite?
You can try if you get up there. Just to be clear, you can't see the aetherite from where you currently are, so I just gave something away. But
Oh, got it. Okay.
it's on top of the cliff.
Okay, we'll keep walking forward, and somehow that moon got that our planet got bigger.
No, it's just I'm just
Joke.
showing you the
It's a
tower.
joke. It's a
Okay.
joke. It's
Alright.
a joke.
It's great because when you actually go to the moon in the game, if you sit on the moon, over a 24-hour cycle, you will actually see the Earth go all the way around once. It's pretty
Oh,
cool.
that's cool.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite spots in the game.
Yep. But yeah, let's just keep walking, and maybe we'll figure out a way into that place that was in your dreams.
Sounds good.
Okay. Are you going to scale the cliff?
Get on the cliff.
Are you flying or are you climbing?
Kevin's flying, but he'll help everyone else who can't fly climb. If they fall, he'll grab them.
Okay. I'm not going to make you roll for climbing at level 18. It's not a particularly difficult or steep climb at this point. But you are able to get to the top of the cliff, and you find yourself at the foot of this tower, and you would indeed see an aetherite in the not too far from where you scaled.
Whoa! Isn't that an aetherite? They have those here?
Looks like it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess might as well tune to it if we ever want to go back to the moon. And now we have a way off.
And Emmett pops out of nowhere one more time. And he says, "How is it that you think that we get from here to the Earth?
What's the Earth?
I'm sorry, to the planet below."
I don't know. Take that weird portal thing.
Well, you're not entirely wrong, but it is much
But
faster
so
to
not-
teleport.
Teleport us?
What was that?
But there we go.
I think Soul
I was
can.
just commenting that Soul could teleport us.
Yeah, true. But now we can go there and back anytime we need to, and we got them tickets, so that can make things easier. Anyway, I'm gonna go see if I can do that thing where it locks me and I like it, and then we can teleport if we ever need to in the future. And Kevin goes to try to walks up towards the aetherite and is going to try to attune.
Okay. You feel the normal tug at your internal ether when you put your hand up towards it, and you suddenly feel as if you know it better, and you have attuned to the moon aetherite.
Yep. Looks like this one's just like all the rest of it. It really liked me. Maybe you should all do that thing.
We'll do the same.
Would anyone not attune is the better question. Okay, so everybody attunes to it. We spend a few minutes doing that. And then Soul teleports everyone off the moon. No.
Bye.
Bye. Why was that so funny? It just was. Okay. So you've now all attuned to the Oh god, not again. Yes, you've all now attuned to the moon aetherite. The only thing left in this direct area is the Watcher's Tower.
Kevin takes out one of his tickets that allows him to still pay, but can teleport to any other attuned location.
Mm-hmm.
And he's curious how much that would cost.
To go to the moon?
You'll have to go like back to, I don't know, the closest.
Back to Theris.
Yeah.
It is 10,000 gold or golden gil per person.
Oh, that's it. Okay, that's cheap. Thanks.
Cheap.
Huh.
Cheap, he says. But yeah, it's a lot. But it's an option. Okay, so what is everyone doing?
Oh, we've been looking for this tower. Now we found it. Probably should go inside, no?
Do we see an entrance?
There is a large door about triple the size of Kevin in height. You've seen doors of this type before. When you're entering the Convocation of 14's room in Amarat, and some of the buildings in Amarat, they were similar size. You look like you're having trouble remembering since your brain's moving a little bit slowly today. That was the underground area in the forest near Ophiatoros Castle where you met with the rest of the Asians, and they told you about the moon coming towards the Earth, or towards the planet.
Okay. Wow, I was way off what I was thinking. Jesus.
What were you thinking? I'm curious.
You don't even want to know. Don't even. Thought you were talking about like the girl Fergler people or something.
Oh,
I don't.
that was Warlord, Warlord, Warcore Zormor, and Warlord
That
Tal.
one. My mind just immediately went to like big things, and that was it.
That's fair.
Anyways,
Think it would be advisable if Sol goes first, just given his Asian relations.
that's fair. The mask does seem to help with some of these things, so. Sol will go first and try and open the door without putting the mask on.
With the mask off, you push on the door and you're unable to open it. Maybe you're just not strong enough.
Thought that'd be the case. Sol puts his mask on and tries to get in.
You don't even have to push. As soon as you put your hand up to the door, it opens wide for you.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, nice one, Soul. All right, well, let's go inside and take a look, and hopefully it's easy to find these memories.
Yes, let's just be on guard. We're not sure what we're going to come across here.
In the moon? Yeah, I mean, I don't think anything's gonna be here, but hey, if you say so, Saul, I'll be on guard. Kevin takes out his sword and is on guard.
Put that away. We're in public. Sorry.
Nope, sorry, put it away.
I'm just kidding.
But rests his hand on his hilt.
That was the DM, not anybody in game. So I was just kidding.
But he did it. Too late.
Okay.
We were in public.
Well, there it is. Okay. The door opens, revealing a massive helical staircase, kind of like a spiral, except it goes literally around the building. The stairs connected to the walls around the circular building, the circular part of the tower. It appears there are books covering every inch of the wall on this lower floor. And as you get higher up, as your eyes scan further up along the staircases, you see that the books are slowly replaced by thousands upon thousands of various colored crystals.
This place is evil. We shouldn't be here.
Are they like the crystals that we feed chocobos?
They look similar in color, but not size and design.
Are they bigger than the other ones?
Much larger.
Okay.
Does anything look familiar, Soul and Tavi?
Does
I
anything
don't
look
think we-
familiar?
You've been
I don't
here
think we
in
saw
your
them.
dream. Yes.
Okay, we saw all the books and crystals.
Yes, you came into this tower.
Ah.
You saw this is exactly how you saw it in your dream. But you remember that in the dream you were racing up the staircase, and at the top there was a figure whose face you could not make out. It was like bathed in
Okay.
light.
For some reason, I thought they were like in the tower, but that makes more sense. Okay. Well.
Describe that.
Well, you're technically in the tower. That's where you went.
Oh
in.
yeah, I just never mind. Just ignore me.
Okay.
No.
Is there an elevator?
Nope.
Okay.
The stairs are very large, just to point out. Each one is probably a cassette in height from the next one.
Don't worry, Triple C, I got you. And puts Triple C on his shoulders.
Okay.
Well, let's get off this floor, at least to where those crystals are. I don't like being around all these books. And Kevin will just start walking to the stairs on the left first, since I assume there's two and they spiral.
No,
Or is
it's
it
a singular
single?
staircase.
Oh, okay. So then he'll start walking to the single staircase, and at a quick pace, we'll try to walk up, and since he's going faster than everyone else, he'll stop once he gets past the book section.
Okay. The books do give you a mean look, but
Yeah, see?
none of them attack you.
Not yet.
Now, you get up to the first landing. And at that landing, you see that there's a smorgasbord of crystals that you can reach, but you are above the book section.
He'll stop and wait for the rest of the party to catch up.
I do.
Welcome, everyone. Glad we passed that scary section.
What was that
Take a
high
look
up
at all those.
Sorry, Mike said something. I didn't hear what it was.
No, just that Hayate was following
Okay,
Kevin.
got it.
Yeah, check out all those crystals. You think they do something?
I'm sure they do something.
Yep. I'm sick of figuring things out, so let's just keep walking up. And Kevin continues
Do
to
the
walk
crystals react to us being there at all?
Do you get close to them?
Yes.
up. Yes, do it.
As you get closer, you approach one of the crystals. What color crystal would you like to approach? Pick any color of the rainbow.
Purple.
Okay. You approach a violet crystal, and as you get closer, the core of the crystal begins to look to you as if you're watching a video of something. It's if they had that in this world, it's as if you're seeing something moving inside of it. It's like watching a memory, except the memory speaks to you. You see the vision, but you hear the words as you get closer, and it sounds very distant to you at the moment, but you're not that close to it.
Does it sound like Emmett Sulk?
It sounds like a language that you should not understand, and yet every word in that language makes perfect sense in your mind, and it doesn't sound like anyone you've ever heard before.
I am going to step back away from the crystal.
Okay.
Oh, what are you doing over there, Saul?
Did anybody else happen to hear anything when they got near any of these crystals?
No one's near Crystal but you, Saul. You're acting kind of weird.
Kevin, if you'd be so kind, would you approach one of the crystals?
Are there any yellow crystals?
Yep.
Kevin's gonna approach a yellow crystal. Wait,
Why?
you first put
I'm curious
Triple
why
C
yellow.
down. Maybe it's cheese.
Oh, okay. All right. You approach it. Do you get closer than Soul did, or you
Oh, yeah.
at the same distance?
Kevin's gonna try to touch the crystal.
Okay. you put your hand out to it, and suddenly the voice inside is clear in your mind. Again, it's a language that you have no business understanding, and yet it makes perfect sense to you. But when you put your hand up to it and you touch it, you hear observations on planet Hydaelyn, and it's got it says week number 5777, and it says no change noted as of yet, and it says that for the next 20 weeks that it's listing. That's all that this crystal says.
Kevin steps away. Oh, that was weird. It definitely heard voices, like something was talking to me, but in a language I didn't understand, but I did understand it. And then it said something about observations and weeks, and I don't know. It's kind of like, well, you know how people keep journals about like everything that happens on a ship? I mean, I've never been a ship captain, but if I did, I'd be required to do it, which is why I never became a ship captain. And it's kind of like that, like someone was observing the planet and was waiting for something, or just watching, and recorded all of its memories somehow on one of them crystals. And I can definitely tell you that thing's not made of cheese.
Certainly sounds like the Asians.
So you think this whole place is just like a big memory library, and all of like people's memories are in these crystals?
Is Emmett reacting to this at all?
Emmett is not anywhere to be seen at the moment.
Anybody see where Emmett went?
Does anyone ever know where that guy goes?
I'm above you.
Oh, looks up.
And he is standing on the second landing above you, and the floor, just like the landing you're currently standing on, is translucent. So he can look down and see you, and you can look up and see him.
It's a good thing you weren't wearing a dress.
I knew that was coming.
He is wearing robes, but he has pants on. So.
Yeah, but yeah, you think all these things are memories? You think there's like what do you call them? Not a bibliography. The Dewey Decimal System, something. Yeah, like it's supposed to be a place where you can look up cards and figure out where things are cataloged.
No.
Maybe.
This is a
Find that.
repository of observations.
No. Well, Leon told me about a repository once, and I didn't want to put that anywhere near me. Yeah.
God.
I jump off the stairs.
Emmett
Oh,
sighs
no!
deeply. Soul, you jump off the stairs and you slowly float to the ground. Harmlessly.
Oh,
I
just
wish
test
I
it out.
fell much faster.
Smart Soul. Testing how much you fall. Well, now we know we don't need snowfall around here.
With a big sigh, Soul will slowly walk back up the stairs.
So anyway, you think there's a suppository someplace around here where we can that keeps everything, and we can figure out where your memories are hidden?
Who are you saying that to? Sorry, you're saying that to Emmett?
Emmett Sulk.
That is what I'm looking for at the moment. Currently, this
Huh?
all means nothing to me.
Well, if it's anything like alcohol, they keep the good stuff on the top, so we should probably just keep going up.
Couldn't agree more.
Kevin picks back up Triple C and begins to walk up the stairs.
Triple C is just.
Does it seem like Emmett's like in a big hurry?
No. Go ahead and roll an insight check, though.
Okay. 18.
Okay. Normally, Emmett is incredibly difficult to discern. His emotions are not something that he makes clear. He keeps everything close to his chest. Even when he was Emperor Solus, he was the same way. The only time that you ever saw him show emotion was when he was performing for a crowd, trying to rile them up, or make them adhere to whatever he was saying. You sense apprehension in him right now. You sense slight anxiety, and he's having trouble hiding that.
Yikes, okay. That makes me apprehensive if he's apprehensive.
Oh no, if you throw up, I'm gonna throw up.
That would be... Okay, good to know. Soul's gonna just keep following everybody, yeah.
Okay. Who's leading? Is it
Kevin.
Alright, so you go
In
up to the
Triple
next
C,
landing.
technically.
You go up to the next landing?
Yep.
When you get up there, you find that Emmett has already moved on to the third landing.
Kevin's
But
gonna keep walking up unless there's something that's very specific that's different.
it looks much like the second, except there is a large, very comfortable looking chair here.
Oh, that looks like a nice chair. Maybe we'll go sit in that after we keep walking, Triple C.
Okay. Yeah, I can't do her voice. Sure, you continue up to the third landing where Emmett is. Says, I feel one of my kind here, but it's not one
Oh,
that
wow.
you've met yet.
I didn't realize you could feel. This is great. Maybe your memories are coming back.
Shut up, you moron.
Okay, well, clear enough back yet.
He's back.
So,
Every time that you open your mouth, I feel myself getting dumber. Do you have any idea how difficult it is for somebody with the depths of knowledge that I have to feel dumber? Congratulations, you are that much of a fool.
Well, you're gonna feel real dumber when you get all those memories back and realize how much you forgot. You okay there, Emmett? You can't jump off. You're just gonna float down.
He seems very irritated at the moment, and you don't know if it's because of Kevin or something else is making him irritated, but you've never seen him rattled.
Okay, I mean, I usually my light Josh interview. You're not so angry. Everything all right?
I'm fine. Nothing to worry yourself with.
Okay, cause you're kind of acting a little bit mean, but if you say so.
I'm not sure you'd know if I was being mean to you, Kevin.
I mean, that's true. I don't necessarily have the best read on emotions.
Yes.
Kind of like, sometimes when you want to fart, but poop comes out. Kind of like one of those situations. You just read it completely
Emmett
wrong.
turns away and walks away from you and begins going up the stairs.
Yes.
Can we tell how much farther we have to get to the top?
It looks like the next landing is probably the last landing, and then there appears to be, well, if you remember from your dream, once you get to that landing, there is a bit of a bridge leading to a balcony outside, or
Okay.
partially outside, and that's as far as you went in your dream before you found the figure that was there. What the fuck? Where did you get that image? That absolutely did not happen in the game.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Oh my god. Harley, can you find, or somebody, can you find the image of Emmett Selk wearing glasses just vibing out in Radzahan? Doing his little dance. Because I love that one. Anyway.
Kevin whispers to Triple C. I finally realize why he has his last name.
Why is that, Kevin?
Yeah, because he's sulking right now.
Oh, Kevin. That's all I got for her. Yes, that is the image. Thank you.
He's grooving.
Yes, that also did not happen in the game. I just think it's fucking hilarious. But yes, you get to the fourth landing, and you see that there is a large chair about halfway out towards the balcony, and Emmett is just standing there staring at it, not getting any closer to it. And the back of the chair is facing you. Whoever might be sitting in the chair is facing outwards towards the moon.
Someone's in the chair. Yeah, so you might want to go check on him, man. I don't know, but so you should check on him. Emmett seems kind of cranky right now.
Not to interrupt this, but Sol and Kevin have done most of the talking. Does anyone else want to jump in and say anything at the moment? I just want to make sure that it's not, a two-man show.
Liliana doesn't have a lot of stake in the Asian game, so she's content to help.
Okay. Hayate is quiet, just observing.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tavi, you've been here before, Tavi, so this looks familiar to you. You came here in a dream. So you don't have anything that you want to say or do while you're here?
I guess right now I'm just absorbing what the heck's going on.
Hey, Tavi, maybe you should go check instead of
And
Sully.
watching Emmett.
You are one of his, I don't know, not relatives, but you know what I mean. It's guardians that, were
Garleans?
respected. Garleans. Garleans, it's guardians. They all seem to me. Maybe you should go check on them.
Kevin doesn't see color.
Well, don't see color.
I'll just keep an eye on him for now, Kevin.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Both Harley and Zyrus know your mannerisms that well, John.
Fantastic.
They know I call them Garlickians, 100%.
How's it feel to have a fan club?
Hey, I'm a fan of them, so it works out.
Yeah. Amazing. Okay. So, sorry, were you going up, or were you telling Tavi to go up?
I was telling Tavi to go, but since he didn't feel like he wanted to go, I said, okay, Saul, you can go.
Sol would just be not really paying attention to Kevin, but he would be walking towards the chair.
Do you have your mask on?
He has the mask on.
Okay. I was just curious.
Right now, Sol wants to see who's sitting in the chair.
Okay. As you approach the chair, you see a hand. It is a figure who seems a little bit larger than normal. You remember seeing Alligans when you went back into the simulation, and they were much bigger than normal people. This is similar to that, but they don't have the same vibe as the Alligans do. But something in your memory tells you that Asians at one point in time were much larger than the humanoid races of this time. Probably about 3 or 4 times as big. And while this is not that large, he is much larger than any of your friends and you, and even Emmett, who's standing there. And he just pulls out his hand, and he flicks a finger in the air, and your mask recedes from your face and falls down to your chest. And you just hear this fluid, mellifluous, warm voice say, "I wouldn't wear the mask unless you're certain that is your future."
Do I recognize the voice at all?
It sounds altogether foreign and familiar at the same time.
And what kind of future would this mask entail?
Oh, that's up to you to decide. Hello again, Emmett Selk. Always a pleasure to be in your company. And Emmett says, "And to whom am I speaking?" And at this point, the entire chair turns around and reveals a white-robed very clearly Asian person with golden blonde hair, blue eyes, a full ivory smile, and radiates light like the sun. And just being in his presence, you feel warm, not uncomfortable kind of warm.
Kevin gasps and then goes, "Hey, do we know who that is?"
At this point, you notice that actually anyone who wants to may make an investigation check.
Three.
Kevin's still in the dark.
27.
23 for me.
Okay. Soul, actually, I would like you to roll with disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I know that's kind of fucked up, but yeah.
My second roll was 34, so.
Okay, so 23. Was that Oleana that was laughing when I said a second thought disadvantage? No.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there's a reason for it. But Hayate, you notice first, and then Soul, you notice Hayate looking at something, and your eyes are drawn to the same place, and then you also notice. It seems that there are some kind of bindings, chains of some sort, that are coming out from the robe of this figure that are connecting him to the chair.
Does he look like a
I should
prisoner?
say them. You don't know if they're male or female, and their anatomy gives no clue either way.
Is it like a prisoner situation?
That's what it appears.
Okay.
Seem mighty unpleasant, friend. Why they got you locked up like that?
I'm actually quite comfortable, but I am chained to this building because I am an inconvenience for my brethren.
Well, a lot of people said I was an inconvenience growing up. It didn't really stop me. I don't think you should let it stop you.
Kevin, I don't think anything in your life could ever stop you, and the brightness of your heart shines through space.
Hey, have we met before?
Not personally.
How'd you know my name?
I have the ability to see the color of someone's soul. It tells a lot about a person. An ability that Emmett Selk also shares. You still haven't told me who you are. Ah, Emmett, you and I go back further than most. It's a shame that you do not remember. But perhaps I could help you regain those memories.
How would you go about doing that?
I know where they are locked away.
Is this the same voice from the crystals?
This is not Heidelin's voice.
As you're going to tell us his memories are locked in the big hole in the crater.
Always an astute one you are, Oleana. Far smarter than you give yourself credit for, or more than you let know to other people.
She is pretty smart.
I'd prefer observant. Hayate can have the smarts.
Hayate has the cunning. It's not the same.
Wait, do her next. And Kevin's pointing to Deus.
Oh, Kevin, I don't need anyone else to do me. At this point, the figure actually does giggle quite a bit.
I just like watching people do you. It's real fun.
You have the most innocent and caring soul that I've ever seen.
He is a pretty nice guy.
No, The figure says that to Deus.
Down in that
Yep.
hole, huh?
Sorry, say that
Go
again,
ahead.
please.
So, down in that hole, huh?
There is something in that hole that you should see, but within that, you will find Emmett Selk's memories locked away, and you will also find the means of freeing me from my prison here.
I'm sorry, I've been so rude. You know our names, and I don't know your name. What should I call you?
You may call me whatever you'd like, but if you need a name, you can refer to me as Azim.
Yeah, Asm's definitely shorter than whatever you'd like. Yeah, it just seems like a real long name. I'm gonna call you Asm. God bless you.
In case it wasn't clear, it's A-Z-E-M is how it's written.
And
Any
you
relation to
want
a
to be
step?
free?
Sorry, one of you at a time. Which one first? Oleana first?
Any relation to the Asm's step?
Azim now giggles and says, well, depending on who you ask, the Azim step was named after me. They didn't spell my name correctly, though, if that's the case.
And you're saying you want us to free you from this chair?
I haven't decided. I don't know
You did
where
mention it was comfortable, so.
I don't know where I fall in the current conflict. I've been thinking about it for quite some time.
What is the current conflict?
Whether or not the god within Dalamud should be freed.
Bahamut?
Among others.
There's more?
I seem unable to tell you more in my current state. Though I'd like to.
If we go down in that hole,
So we
what is
have
it?
to.
Sorry, Hayate, go first.
Now, if we go down in that hole, what are we going to be dealing with? Bunch of stuff trying to kill us, I assume?
Should be quite safe. The only creatures that we have on the moon here are caretakers.
Oh, that's a nice change.
I cannot say that my brethren will not try to assail you there, although, as they are still trying to sway you to their side, they may not interfere.
And we get killed when in the tower.
Yes. Fandaniel was always a bit of a wild card. I weep for the man that he once was.
What do you propose we need to do when we get to the creature hole?
At this, Azim stands up, and you can see the chains that are magically connecting him to the chair. Or them to the chair, I should say. I am permitted to walk around this tower, make observations, and be comfortable. But these chains do not permit me to leave this tower in any way, shape, or form. So I cannot tell you exactly what you will find. I just know that when I was locked away here, that is where they put the key, so to speak. And Emmett Selk, well, his plight came later, after mine. But I know that they dealt with him in the same way. Always the strongest among us, Emmett Selk is. The strongest sorcerer that's ever lived. They could not fully bind you the way they did me.
Well, I do think we want to get Emmett his memories back.
Emmett has been uncharacteristically silent during this. He's just listening. Yeah. He does look at Soul when you say that, though.
I don't know how everybody else here is feeling about this.
Well, yeah. I mean, we can go get his memories back, and then, we'll have the key, and we come back here, and then you can decide if you want to go or not. Are you like the librarian of this place?
You could call me the head caretaker. Or the head prisoner. Whichever one suits you better.
Well, Izzy, I guess we'll let you figure that out once we get the key. Before we go and jump in and thrust ourselves into that giant gaping hole, is any of these, I guess, memories or recordings that would be helpful for us to look at?
You're welcome to look at any that you like. They are simply my observations on the planet and its surrounding satellites. I don't think that they'll be any help to you, though.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess it all leads back to that hole, everyone.
Of course, you don't have to go. You could choose to turn away now, to go back to Heidelin, and stay there.
They can't do that because the moon's coming and the Dalamud and the other guy, all these things, and I kind of have to stop it if I want to retire. This isn't technically going to be my second one.
Before this all is over, you may choose that is the preferable path.
Yeah.
Do not be too
Maybe.
hasty in making your decision.
Yeah, it's good advice. Yeah. Well, one should, if they got the time to sit and think through the decision.
I need to read The Gentleman Bastards. Sorry.
Anywho, okay, y'all ready to go thrust ourselves in that hole now?
Ready as I'm going to get, I assume.
All right,
Finish this.
let's go, Triple C. And Kevin jumps off the stairs. Or off the landing, I should say.
You just jump and fall to the floor?
Yeah.
Alright, well, Cassette just says, wee as you go. Normally, I fall a lot faster than this.
Yeah, kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
And then we'll journey to the hole when everyone's ready.
Journey to the center of the hole. Sure. You guys... I actually think that's... I think I'm going to call it there for this week. I have stuff I want to do when you get there, so I think I don't want to interrupt that, and I'd rather just have that all in one go. So we can stop there for this week. It's a little bit shorter session, but next week you will approach the center of the moon.
Excellent.
Thanks for playing it,
Yeah,
everybody. This is fun.
Yeah, this is intense.
Yeah, I like it. Okay. I've been building up to this for a long time, so finally having you guys get here has been pretty interesting for me.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Cool. Good stuff. Thanks for playing, everybody. See you next week.
Yeah, bye.
Later.
Bye, everyone.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye bye.